17.5% return. I just found 3 loans that are going to return me 17.5%. Keep watching to find out how. For any of you who don't know what real estate crowdfunding is, it's basically peer-to-peer lending where the underlying project is a house. You lend, say, $100 and enough people lend $100 each. Eventually the loan is fully subscribed to and that borrower gets their loan. That loan is secured against that asset, so if they default, you can repossess the asset to get your money back. The returns are much higher than with places like Prosper, and you get the security of knowing that there's an asset backing your loan. What I like about real estate crowdfunding is that I can get really high returns, but I still have the safety of knowing my money is secured against an asset. Groundfloor has consistently given me my highest returns, and it doesn't require you to put $25,000 or $10,000 per investment. It has a $10 minimum per loan. So you can get started with these 3 loans and start making money right away. And if you want to get a $10 bonus, there's a sign up link below and we'll both get $10. Okay, something really interesting on Groundfloor happened. I logged in to check my account and I found 3 E-grade loans in the system. It's unusual to see E-grade loans, and to see 3 of them all at once, I thought this was pretty special. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. Automated Investing already went and purchased $100 of each of them for me. So I already own these loans. I'm going to see if I want to keep them and potentially if I want to invest more money. First one, 209 Clay Street, 19% loan, purchase and renovate, first lien, second payment position, right? Every loan that I've showed up till now has always been first lien, first position, I believe. So you can see here the first loan was for $380 and the second loan's for $100, and second payment position means they're going to pay these guys first and then we would get paid. So that would only result in like a foreclosure or they weren't repaying their loans. So let's go ahead and jump down and look at the borrower's experience and the miscellaneous clauses. Okay, a couple of standard clauses, and then we have there will be 2 loans on this project, each representing subsequent draws. This represents the first loan, $388. The second loan is subordinate to the first loan for $100,000. The financial overview represents the aggregate agreement of all loans secured by this property, giving a complete financial picture of the project. In the event of default, one ground floor note secured by this property will trigger a default on all ground floor notes on this property. However, the LOR holders investing in the LOR corresponds to notes secured by the property have different priorities in recovery. Yeah, so during recovery, we're number 2. So they have some experience, but let's go back up to the loans so we can see this. We got, did the math, and 80,000 into 615 is 13% cushion. So they have a 13% cushion and they have around a 7% skin in the game. This is super interesting. I don't see E-grade loans. It's nice to see one once in a while. I probably already invested in the... Let's take a look at the second loan, and here we got 1715 Watercrest. This one is first position, first lien, second payment position, 45,000 cushion, 300 ARV, so 15% cushion, and roughly 8 or 9% skin in the game. Bar experience is a 4. Let's check the miscellaneous. So this is similar clauses, but not exactly the same. There will be 2 loans on this project, each representing subsequent draws. Each draw will do a loan, approved, and will sell for the corresponding. Requested every 2 months to the date of the advance of the first draw. Later, in the event of a default on one ground floor property. And the last one is 3481 Charlemagne Drive. So 43 divided into 230, 18%. It's interesting. It's actually got pretty decent cushion for what I thought it would be for each of these loans. This one is the only one out of the three that's not a first position. This is actually a second lien, not a first lien, but a second lien. So let's check out the conditions here, see if they're any different. Okay, the borrower is receiving a skin in the game score for the remaining $55,000. There will be 2 loans on this project, each representing subsequent draws. Interesting. So this one's just structured a little bit different, but both of these are ground floor loans. Well, $100 each loan is statistically irrelevant to how much would be in my portfolio. I'm going to go ahead and pump these up and substantially. Even if these do fail out, it's really not going to hurt me. And I've been wanting to add a little more risk and buy the any Ds and Es or even higher rated loans to get those higher returns. I mean, 19%, 17%, 16.5. I'm willing to take the hit if they don't pay off. So let's see. Would be a good amount to add. Let's just add $300 to each one. That'll put my commitment to $400 for each loan. Okay, let's go check the summary. See how much of my portfolio is allocated towards E-loans. Yeah, so 0.8% of my entire LOR commitments are in E-grade loans. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and put your questions in the comments. If you want to sign up for Groundfloor, Pier Street, M1 Finance, or Lending Club, I've got sign-up links below that'll allow you to get bonuses. Thanks, everyone.